Let me ask you a dangerous question. When was the last time you were bored? Not mildly inconvenienced, not waiting for Netflix to load. I mean properly bored. No phone, no music, no scrolling. Just you and your thoughts. Yeah, terrifying. But here's the strange thing. Boredom might actually be one of the most powerful forces in your life, and most people are running from it like it's a tax audit. Before we get into it, if you're someone trying to think clearer, live better, and laugh at the madness of modern life, subscribe to Life with a Twist of Lemon, because every week we explore simple truths that still work. We now live in a world where boredom is treated like a medical emergency. Waiting in line? You're on your phone. Walking somewhere? You're listening to a podcast. Eating? I bet you're watching YouTube. Going to the toilet? Well, apparently that's now a 3-screen experience. We are the least bored humans in history, and somehow the most restless. Which raises an interesting question. What if boredom wasn't the enemy? What if boredom was actually the start of something useful? When your brain gets bored, something fascinating happens. It stops reacting and starts thinking. Your brain switches into something called the default mode network, which is when the brain begins connecting ideas, reflecting, solving problems, generating creativity. In other words, boredom is when your brain finally says, right, can we think for a minute? But the moment boredom appears, we panic. Quick, distract me, scroll, click, view this, answer back, swipe. And the brain never gets the chance to do the thing it was trying to do. A lot of the best ideas in human history started with boredom. Just walking, sitting, doing absolutely nothing. Because boredom forces your brain to look inward. When there's no stimulation outside, the mind starts creating stimulation inside. This is why your best ideas arrive in the shower, on walks, or long drives. It's not magic. It's boredom doing its job. Now here's the uncomfortable part. Modern technology has made boredom almost impossible. Your brain gets little dopamine hits from notifications, likes, short videos, endless scrolling, which means boredom never arrives. And if boredom never arrives, deep thinking never arrives either. It's like constantly snacking on junk food. Eventually your brain forgets what real hunger feels like. Boredom also builds something incredibly important, mental strength. When you can sit with boredom, you develop patience, focus, resilience. Because let's be honest, most things worth doing in life involve a little bit of boredom. Studying, practicing, working, building anything meaningful. If you can't handle boredom, you can't handle mastery. So here's a small experiment. Nothing extreme, just slightly uncomfortable. Once a day, spend 10 minutes doing absolutely nothing. No phone, no music, no podcast. Just sit, or go for a walk, or stare outside a window. And watch what happens. Ideas start appearing. Thoughts get clearer. Your brain finally gets some breathing room. Here's the strange paradox. The more we eliminate boredom, the more life feels mentally crowded. But when you allow boredom back in, life starts feeling spacious again. Boredom isn't empty. It's fertile ground. It's where creativity grows, where ideas grow, where clarity grows. So maybe boredom isn't something to escape. Maybe boredom is an invitation to think, reflect, create. Because sometimes doing nothing is exactly what your brain needs to do something meaningful. If you try the boredom experiment this week, come back, please, and comment "I survived boredom" and tell me what happened. Did your brain panic? Or did you find something new? I'll see you guys in the next one.